So the power storage system weighs more than the solar panels, even when they're heavy. So this entire system is 126 tons. Even if I had lightweight solar panels on Mars, that is, if I could import them by just doing the photovoltaics, I'd only cut the 126 to 100. Say, well, what else could I do? You could make methane oxygen propellant.
Which you're going to want to do anyways, right?
Yeah, and run that through a generator. There's inefficiencies in that, but it's a way to store a lot of power. I'd have to sit down and work it out, but a full starship's worth of propellant, 500 tons of methane, is going to be a lot of power. So maybe that's the way to store the power, and someone can criticize that. You'd never want to do this on Earth. If you were to make the fuel and the oxygen and store them, that's probably, from the mass point of view, a much more practical way to store solar energy over time, because, say, even 4 days worth of solar panel power storage would outweigh heavy solar panels by a factor of 4. If you want, I could actually work this out for you right now.
Sure, that's fun.
Tons. Okay, that's about a starship. So, bear with me if you would.
No. I'm having tons of fun listening to you think out loud. This is really cool for me.
22 plus 1, 407, 22 plus 14. Yeah, that's right. Times 4.2. Okay, so 12 joules. Okay, if we have a starship that's filled with 500 tons of methane oxygen, of which 100 tons is methane and roughly 400 tons is oxygen, 1.4 times 10 to the 6th kilowatt hours, this is 1.4 times 10 to the 3rd megawatt hours, equals 58 megawatt days. Now that's a thermal energy. If that was converted at 30% efficiency or 33% efficiency,
Roughly 20 days.
18 1 megawatt days. So a starship, if you burnt that in a generator, would give you 18 megawatt days of reserve power. Now that's 1 megawatt, of which 10 megawatts, it'd be 2 days. Minimal life support is a kilowatt per person. So if you had 1,000-person base, you need a megawatt. You could store some power this way. There's a certain chance of dust storms. And by the way, there's more dust storms during southern summer than any other time. So you can have a probabilistic thing of dust storms. Player can gamble on a limited power storage system and then run out of luck if dust storm goes on too long.
The players are definitely going to want to play through these types of scenarios.
Yeah.
Feel it.
Yeah.